Which it used to be when we had it on campus. Wow. Yeah, because we started at 8.
Thank God. Okay.
I know that I have stage fright.
So we are going to go ahead and get started because I know that this is an important day for all of you. Good morning. I am Sherry Belfield, Senior Director of University Communications and Marketing here at Johnson C. Smith University. Today is the happiest day of the academic year, and it certainly is for our 200 graduates who have looked forward to this day since they matriculated at Johnson C. Smith University. We have with us 8 Smithites who have been selected by the faculty as great graduates because of their academic achievements and their inspiring stories that motivate our potential students and also, let's say, encourage underclassmen to persist until the end. These great graduates have landed outstanding jobs at major corporations, or they will be attending big graduate schools such as Northwestern University. So can I get a JCSU? We are honored to have with us today an artist who needs no introduction in this city because he is a hometown hero. Grammy Award-winning, multi-platinum, singer, songwriter, producer, author, and now chef, as well as an actor, Anthony C. Hamilton, who will be our guest speaker today after he receives an honorary Doctor of Fine Arts degree, making him a Golden Bull in the class of 2024. So everyone here today is excited to hear the words of wit and wisdom that he is going to impart to our graduates. With that said, I know you did not come to see or hear me, so I am going to turn it over to Mr. Hamilton, and after he makes his remarks, you will be able to ask him questions. Being a great grad has its privileges. Mr. Hamilton.
Good morning. Congratulations to all of you all working so hard. I know it's not easy. You guys came through a lot to get here. It's been a hell of a 3 years, last 3 years, right? Pandemic and the racial divide and everything, but you guys are still here, standing strong. You deserve this moment. And don't take it lightly. This is the beginning of the rest of the best of your life. To do anything, and you will. Being a Charlottean, seeing Johnson C. Smith riding by that campus was, for me it was a place that I didn't feel like I belonged because I wasn't a 4-year student. I wasn't an academic student. I wasn't going to say, I wouldn't say I was not smart, but I just knew what I was going to do from early on. I knew I was going to be an entertainer. I was going to be a singer. I stayed focused. I think without focus, I probably wouldn't be as far as I am. Without my team, without my family, and people who believed in me as much as I believed in myself. So if you believe it in yourself now, things will come at you. People will come at you. They'll try to knock you down and take your spirit. It's okay to not deal with people like that, to kind of avoid them or give them less time, whether it's family or friends. You'll see as you go up, people don't want to see you soar as high as you're supposed to. I think it's important for us to see who's for us and who's not. Be very aware of your steps, how you represent yourself, how you walk into a room. It's very important. Being kind to people is very important. You can be talented, smart, beautiful, but if you're not kind, eventually you'll start to, doors will start to close, so opportunities will start to become less. And yeah, I just want to encourage you all to know that you're here, not by a mistake, hard work, your mama's money, your dad's money, and just studying, man. I know it wasn't easy, but to be amazing at anything, you have to put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, and sometimes you have to be without a lot. But it's okay, it's worth it. I can sit here and say it's worth it. Every sacrifice I've made, everything that I didn't have, it paid off in the end. So, hats off to you guys and congratulations. And I look forward to seeing some amazing stuff from all of you.
So, Mr. Hamilton, we have our valedictorian and our salutatorian. Will the two of you please stand so you'll know who you are? This is our valedictorian, Taylor Prophet Brooks, and our salutatorian, Brandy Davis.
Beautiful black women, too.
Yes. Oh, look it up!
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I see that TV action. Is that it? Or is it the right hand? I don't know. Is it left or right?
Okay, like I said, the immigrant grad has its privileges. No one else is going to be able to do that, so you had to ask him.
Ask me anything.
Man, I gotta tell you, I got out of bed this morning.
Yeah.
And I put my music on shuffle. The first song that came on was Charlene.
That's a good sign for me.
I got a question for you. I'm a Charlotte kid as well. What high school did you go to?
I went to South Beck and finished up at Martin.
South Beck.
Yeah, yeah.
So you went to my rival school. I went to Archie
Audrey Kell?
Yes.
Yeah, I live over that way now.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Man, yes, it's a lot of y'all over there.
Hit the spot this morning though, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah. Yep, went to school, Berry Hill Elementary, Sharon Elementary. I went to a lot of schools. Yeah, an unstable childhood, man.
You're being shy, but we have a mother-daughter duo here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, wow.
That's all right.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
What's the biggest piece of advice you would give us at this moment?
Oh, man. Just don't put limits on yourself. You know, you graduated, you have this degree, you have, you know, all your accolades and all. But that's something even greater than that, and never put a cap on it. I think you can reach for it. You can create your own. You may have a degree in something, and it can open the door for something else. Like, I'm a singer, and I've done that to the, you know, to the highest point in my career. I've done some amazing things, but that opened up new doors, like acting, being a CEO of my own record company. So take what you have now and create this, keep building off of it. Never settle for what they said your degree represents for you, or what it's supposed to bring to you. You can take it in. It's your superpower. You can open up new doors, create new doors. So just keep dreaming. Never stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming and putting in the work to get to the next point. Yeah. Because a lot of times people get, you know, went to school for hair, barber stylist by trade. But had I just stopped at that, who's to say, you know, where I would be right now? So I just kept pushing, kept dreaming, kept building on. Cutting hair, singing in the barbershop. That led me to meet a guy, took me to New York. Then that guy got me my first record deal. And from there, the movies. From there, you know, it just keeps building. But you gotta want it. Don't get complacent. Yeah. Continue to have fun. Yeah. Okay, who cheated off of whose paper? I want to know.
Let me tell you the truth.
Kid.
With courses that me and my daughter had,
Yes, ma'am.
one thing about my daughter, she's a trailblazer, is because anytime I was like, well, Jayla, would you help me with this? Would you help me with that? She says, no, Mom, you got to get it. So she's a trailblazer. So in the article, they state how it was reversed. Normally they say, you know, like mother, like daughter. In actuality, this go around, it was like daughter, like mother. She was my trailblazer.
Wow.
And one advice I give to her is use what you got, make it what you want, and you'll have what you need. And that's exactly what you know, it goes in line with what you're stating. So how do you feel being able to get this accomplishment of your honored doctorate degree? That is powerful. And then from your own city, home city.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
It means a lot to be a part of, you know, the history and the legacy of Johnson C. Smith. This is something we take a lot of pride in, being in our city. It's a school we don't take lightly. It's not easy to get in, and it's very expensive. So thank you, Lord. For this amazing coupon. My kids. I'm a father of 6 sons. For them to see me still growing and still being, able to achieve some new things, it gives them the opportunity to think different and to feel free enough.
Absolutely.
And to take, don't take anything for granted. It's a beautiful opportunity for me to become a doctor, honorary. Something beautiful, man. I'll cherish it. And yeah, I might go back and get my, my masters. Now, you got me thinking. You got me thinking.
Thank you.
Any more questions? More comments or whatever? Am I wearing this right?
Yeah, you look good.
They should have put a fedora. Really? No red shirt, no blue shirt, no yellow shirt.
There's a thing about me and him and that fedora, right?
Yeah. What was your question, love?
Yes. So my name is Bornetta. So my question is, what was one thing that you learned growing up as a kid that helped shape you into the man you are today?
I think having a safe place within yourself, your faith, connected to your source is very important because, people, things will let you down. But if you connect with something deep within you where you know you're safe and you speak to that and it speaks back to you, that's so important. In times when you feel like people don't understand or don't have the words for you, Spirit speaks. Always be connected to that spirit, and don't be afraid of it. Yeah, that was very important because I pray all the time, whether I'm doing right or wrong. I pray all the time, and that kept me sane. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
That's my question. What's next for you? I know what's next. I'm going to get my master's degree.
Yeah.
You have checked 1,000,001 boxes. So
That's a lot
what's
more.
next?
I just started a line of staple foods like grits and cornbread and biscuits, and it's called Hamilton Corner Store. So to see that in every store and eventually have my own grocery store, I think that's something I really want to do. Take my record label to the next level. So guys, J.X. Hines, actually he's a 2015 graduate of Johnson C. Smith. He's my first artist, so there's a song called Body Like Scissor. I want to see this guy go out and make music that you guys could, eventually fall in love with as well. Writing movies. Me and Eddie Kane, we have a few movies that are really, really great. I think they will be classics. But it's kind of, people kind of like, you write, now you write movies. So, but you don't let that stop you. The right person to listen to our ideas, eventually we'll have movies out. And just continue to build. Continue being a better father, a better man. Stay healthy. I want to definitely stay healthy. I want to live a long time. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
So if possible, if you could sum your journey up into this very moment into 3 words, what would they be?
3 words. Wow. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's been everything. Everything played an important role into getting me here. A lot of times, people want a perfect life without hardship and obstacles and things. But I think they all played a very intricate and important part of my life. If everything was sweet, I probably would have not had the desire to be as successful and to be as hungry. So I think it's all been amazing. I think it shaped me perfectly for who I am, and who I'm going to be. Yeah, no problem.
Anthony.
Yes, ma'am. Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Go
she
ahead.
had one of them.
Ladies first.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Brandy. I just wanted to ask you, like, what do you believe is the role of colleges? You mentioned always, knowing what you wanted to pursue, going into music, and so, just pursuing that steadfast. So what do you think the role of colleges are in just nurturing the talent, especially as, more practical and I would say more technology, jobs and whatnot is being driven?
I think higher learning, higher education. I think you learn so much in high school, junior high, middle school, high school. I think the higher you go, there are people who have more information. I think this is a place for higher information, and it's a very important part. It's like, okay, high school is this, I learned this. Now I'm closer to where, things are going. College is a little bit more, I think it has more to offer you in terms of in-depth knowledge into the field you may want to go into. And then from there, you go into the real world and you're more equipped. I think if you stop, it's just like being a private in an army. You have this much knowledge and this much insight, or whatever the word is. But once you become a major, you learn more, you have more information, you maneuver different. So I think that's what college is for.
Just like anything they can do, like particularly to keep nurturing, like just keep them on.
After college, having a master or anything, I see a lot of people with all these degrees with no drive. You have to continue to find a way to be driven. And being around the right people. I spoke about not hanging with people who suck the life out of you. That's a real thing. So many brilliant people who are not doing brilliant things right now because of the connection to people who just suck life out of you. But you have to be the one who drive. Every morning, you got to wake up wanting it. There's going to be times when people can influence you, like, "Oh, get up, girl, go on here, do your hair, get yourself together, go out and do this." And there's going to be times when you have to do it yourself. But you have to find that in you. It's there. I think people get complacent sometimes and just lose hope. Whatever, life can beat you down, but always remain that same happy, enthusiastic, go-getting kid. Keep a little piece of that with you at all times.
Years ago, I interviewed you. And I remember you telling me, and we were at the YMCA over on West Boulevard, and
Yeah.
you were kind of enamored with the way that area had taken off and grown.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess my question, I do have a follow-up as well, did you ever think that here's a kid that grew up off of West Boulevard,
Yeah.
that would end up having such a series of mountaintop experiences? And the follow-up is, how do you go from Charlene to sometimes I feel like a motherless child?
Wow. I believed early on that I was going to be successful. I didn't know what success was. I just knew that I was going to sing. I wanted to sing. I knew that even if it was in a church or wherever, barbershop, I knew I was going to be successful singing because that's what I kept telling myself. But not to be where I am now, you don't know how it's going to unfold. You don't know the things you're going to have, the moments you're going to have, and the people you're going to touch. But success was something that I believed in, but not this version of it. Not being able to go to the White House and Nelson Mandela's home, meeting so many amazing people.
Or the two of us being at the North Sea Jazz
And that
Festival
too.
in the Netherlands years ago together.
I was just going to be on Tuckasegee.
Right.
So, you never know where your success is going to take you, but if you believe in it, it will. And how do I go from Charlene to Motherless Child?
Yeah, because that's an opera song that Denise Graves had done,
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Man, some of those songs are songs that you hear coming up, and as you get older, they mean so much more to you. Charlene was a moment where I was going through heartbreak and hardship, and now it gives me joy to sing it because I overcame that. And just like the Motherless Child, that song meant a lot to me as a child. It brought a lot of pain, but now I can go back to singing and it has a different meaning to me. So I guess you go through both of those carefully, and with gratitude. Yeah, because all that made a big difference. Absolutely.
All right, well, we're gonna go so that we can stay on time.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Helms, so we